Hello, everybody. My name is Jason, and I would like to thank you for clicking on my video, checking out what I do, and I'd like to welcome you to my show. As I build my monster every day, like Frankenstein and stuff, here it is. I build it all day, and I build it all the time in my mind, and I'm formulating it here on social media before you're because I got fucked on the sleep again last night, really bad, really, and I can't believe I'm standing here. So because of the quarantine and the no gym and everything, and the no teaching and no doing nothing, all the energy falls up. You can only walk around so much in the cold fucking weather, rainy, cold, gray weather on top of it. It's like getting coughed on by a bunch of corpses in the sky going. It's like, so you don't really even want to do that. The past 3, 4 nights, 5 nights, I don't know, 100, whatever, I have not been able to fall asleep until the sun comes up each fucking day, with the exception of 1 or 2, and that was like right before the sun came up. And each time, the most I got one day, and like past 5, I think it was 5 or 6 hours. Everything has been under than that, usually 3 to 4. And it's been really stacking up everything else, stress and everything, and I keep doing everything. And so I went to bed. It hit me last night out of nowhere when I was done with the video and uploading it, and good with that. And then it hit me like a Buick running into your fucking stomach at like 30 miles an hour. And I get hit with like nausea, like extreme, almost throw up nausea. I'm very familiar with this, with the sleep deprivation, severity symptoms and shit. And I know, like, you know, how further my body can go after it can't go any further, and then it can go further. I know the distances pretty well, and this morning things and everything, and to pay attention, and that's one of them. And I needed that fucking sleep last night. Those fucking guys did the fucking three with the blowers, 8 o'clock in the morning, blowing no grass, inventing work, fucking, I just wanted to throw fucking rocks at their head or something, you know. But I detached from it, and I was very good. And I didn't even have my earplugs. I'm out of ear fucking plugs. I have earplugs for this shit. So I do have very good, sensitive, strong hearing. And I don't know if this shit's amplified, but the noise has been irritating me. And then I haven't been able to fall back asleep all day. And it's been fucking so hard, because every time I stop, sit down for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, it just catches up to me. And I like can't move almost. You know, it's like I feel sick. I've been feeling nauseous all day from the sleep, and I have to really pace my energy, because like something in me still wants to go fast, and sometimes it'll pull me, and then it's like the rest of me catches up, says no fucker, pull me back, and it's like, you know, like the energy, you know, it's so. I know I'm the one with the fucked up vampire fucking hours, so I'll be getting it together, and that's why. And then I have my commitment to doing my Jason show every night. I almost need to do it at this point already, and it's been a valuable anchor too for me, something to plot and get ready for and do that. And then I have my insane fucking standards too that I set. Like, nope, I wouldn't let myself do the video earlier, 3, 4 o'clock today. 12 when I was, you know, fairly much more easier to do, even stand, like, because I've been wanting to do it, start it at 8 every night for a year now, it seems, and And then I said, no, you're doing it at night. You're still going to go for 8 o'clock, like if I got 8 hours of sleep last night. And then, so I don't know if I'm doing the right thing sometimes, being too strict or whatever. So, and then, for each time I do it, I have it's like strict, I shower, shave, get dressed, fully. It's like if I can't get my shit together enough to do that, I have no right to stand in front of here and do this. It is very similar to instructing and teaching, with people, and like, or how I view the commitment should be. All right, so this is going to be a little strange, a little freaky, probably. I don't know. But I remember saying to myself earlier in the day, because I go through my, what's great about having it every day to do it and stuff, like, I can, or what am I create, where I'm going, what I want, or whatever's going on. Happens so bad, the severe the sleep, it fucked up, like how I just forgot everything I was talking about in between words. I don't know what it's at, how many times I've been hit in the head, coupled with everything over, 48 years. My ECT damage, a couple from my few ECT treatments. I don't know, but you just got to go. So I remember saying to myself, I remember it. Way earlier today, when it was just hard. I didn't know what to go back to sleep, stay up, what to fucking do. I feel terrible, sick, fucking, God damn them motherfuckers, And see, I got my tutor books. Found them after I needed them. I said, you know what? Nothing fucking, don't even cares what fucking, don't even try and put some basic content or anything together for tonight. It's going to be so, just fucking get to this point, 8 o'clock-ish. Definitely better than way last night. I'm about a good hour better than last night. I was taping like 9:30 or something when I started last night. And I said, I just have to be here, clean, showered, all that, everything, and then just be in front of the thing and turn it on, and whatever comes out. Like, I'd be happy with that, because for me, getting through the whole day and still making the thing. Okay. I brought all the journals over there. I don't know if you can see them. It's pretty much, and then a lot of that, these are individual writing pieces. Those are all journals from 1993 all the way to last year. And what's cool about these ones right here, these three here, particularly, well, all three, but this one, I guess, even more. These are well, they're all the fucking actual ones. What's wrong with me? But I just think it's cool, particularly this one, because this is from 95 and 96. And I carried this thing with me literally in the mornings. I would take it like this, put it in my BDU pocket. It fits perfect. See? Over a quarter century later, I have them. It fucking trips me out like you wouldn't believe. I thought to, but it's fuck. And before too, earlier and last night when I was done, I wanted to see more stuff because more things are coming. Like, I keep this feel. I have so many things I want to tell you and get out. I think my head's going to explode sometimes. So, oh yes. So now I think it's official to April 30th, right? Quarantine. And my fucking, I don't know what, Megalodon, Megalamania or whatever kicks in and fused in with my ninja shit. And I'm like, okay, all right, fucking virus and shit. All right, quarantine. What am I going to do? Like I was saying yesterday, now there's no excuse for the time, you know? So, not even just me, you should do it too. You take all that fucking, look at all this extra time that is forced down our throats and turn it in and use it as a chance to get all of that shit that, well, I don't know about you, but I know I have to do it. And I'm always like telling hey, I'm going to get it to do this. Yeah, I got to clean out that corner one of these days. Yeah, I got to do that closet. Yeah, or this or that, or whatever. Now it's a chance to fucking catch up on all that shit. So, and then some, you know. But then I go too far with what I want to do. I'm seeing that now, you know, really clearly, because I'm not making certain fucking things the way I want to, and it annoys me because it shouldn't happen. So I'm gonna figure it out. And then the other thing too, I just didn't know it's gonna be no problem to make a video every day, 2 videos. That's what I'm gunning for as soon as the sun comes out and it gets warm again, and it's like not soaking wet, or I can set up my outdoor dojo again out there and start doing the road combative videos. So I'm gonna here's now it works out perfect. Do 1 or 2 or however many, a couple during the day video for Road Combatives channel, and then at night I'm going to do one of these on my channel. You know, but you see, this sucks, man. The way I just keep it comes and goes. Okay, yeah. See, I remembered, and I even had it set up. I thought this was so ironic. I make up words too, very much, especially when I'm asleep. I found this. There's a Xerox copy in my girls' room up there, because that's where the printer is, and so I was in there today for something, I don't know, and I want to redo that room too, and that's where I have the printer set, my printer, and where I do a lot of the Xeroxing for the bookwork stuff. And I was walking and just like feeling, again, battling with that fucking just beyond exhaustion, and also the mental things, and, you know, lonely, everything, just all of it. Just, you know, dealing and feeling like shit. Think, just get through to tonight, you know, get the show done, do the little talking thing, feel better from the act of willful completion, nothing else. Bring some little fucking warmth to me from my fuck ups, and allowing this sleep to become such a fucking problem with me, you know. And it's like, I don't even need that much. All I need is a steady 3 to 5 hours a night minimum, and I'll be, you know, I've done that trip for years when I had it. You know, why is it always when I'm with women is when I'm better with all the sleep? I'm still not good, but I'm much better. But I'm on my own, I'm fucking, you know, I'm a madman. So it was on the floor, you know, and wasn't going to throw it away because it's my writing, and it's me, you know. I have respect for it. Even if I have 100,000 copies of the same thing, I don't like to, so I get down, and out of habit, thankfully the habit, setting good habits, at least 30 days, and it sets in, of, doing the right thing at the moment. So pick it up, don't be lazy, don't walk past it, don't throw it away, just take the second and a half to do the thing instead of thinking about it for 90 seconds or something over and over throughout life every time you don't do it, So there's a journal entry from November 17th. Let's see. 1919. I used to, have these bouts with the sleeping even a week or something, and be, working regular jobs and going in like just out of my mind like that. And it's funny sometimes. Right. November 17th, 2015, 1736 hours. And I picked this up random today. It was on the 4th. I have no idea where the super fueled energy I have is ever going to slow. I got a maybe 30 to 45 minutes more sleep last night. I'm trying to slow myself, but I only got maybe 4 solid hours of dreamless, uninterrupted sleep. Good sign, but not enough. I was so tired and exhausted when I awoke again before 05:30 hours alarm. I awoke about 5:20 hours. I always am monitoring my time on everything in an effort for 100% efficiency. But I had to push myself to get awake and start work at the driving job. I had a hard and heavy day physically. The food warmers must have been at least 100 pounds each, and I had 9 of them, plus 2 300 pounds of milk and juice to pack, drive, and deliver in the fucking Bergen area up here, right next to the city. Then unload the van, got home at 13:30 hours, and have been cleaning, working on my room, and reorganizing with a fury. I should be knocked out, but I'm still too wound up, I think. And then I don't have the rest of it. And just yes, yes, it was worth it. It's always worth it. I just aha moment, huge aha moment, confirmed, life-changing aha moment, potentially, and I think it's just definite. I'm able to stand and talk with some enthusiasm. I don't feel like I'm that stiff and wooden right now. I'm moving it around. I'm talking. A vast difference from what was 15 minutes before I start. A second before I started this. I was not talking. At all, because it's extra energy you can't afford to spend. And then this comes out. And I just did a 20-minute one before I started this one over, and then I was getting too mad in it, and I was like, fucking, I'm trying to watch that shit, and not let too much of it go out, because, it's fucking crazy. But, I'm not hiding myself either, but just, I know I'm very, it takes of pressure in any form of anything to disturb me when I'm like this state, and to set me off into a fucking maniac's fucking frenzy. I know that now. So that's why I do the right thing, responsible thing for me and the world. And I hide myself. I stay in the shadows, in the underground, in the sky, alone and quiet. A phone, I have the fucking ringer off on silent for 3 days now. Not that anyone would call it anyway, but because I know, I didn't always know this about myself. and that's why there's a lot of friction. So the aha moment was I realized now this is I'm getting the same thing back, pretty almost close. Is that like magic button thing I was saying like yesterday with the teaching and instructing, and when I had times when I've been pushed to like this level and I had to go and run a fucking 3-hour promotion with fucking 30 adults and kids and everything and people for hours, and and then have to suit up and go and open the school and suck it up and do it. But once I was to get ready, put my little uniform on and everything, something have always been able to do it ever since I was 91. But I'm talking only with the martial arts stuff, and when I get in there and I get like synced up to it, and now it's with the videos and doing that, it's like it's the same thing, because somehow subconsciously or through all this bullshit, even with no sleep, I knew that not blow off the video today because I didn't get the sleep. No, that's the worst fucking thing to do for me. I need, it's like, and why I'm so happy about that too, because it's a source of I'm drawing. That means I'm drawing power from it somehow, or I'm drawing. It's like the karate. So it's better for me to do than I know. As I keep this. Oh yeah, yes, I knew. See, I did. I did my homework. I'm getting better and better. Presenting. I think. And then, but I'm losing things because I'm not thinking, because I'm asleep and my mind just says, and you're gonna fucking make another fucking one of your fucking stupid videos when you should be what should I be doing? Sitting there going, fuck. Okay, let's I brought all the journals out for a reason, because I won't go through all of them. All right, well, March 30th, right? Is that what today is? Yeah, March 30th. So we'll pick 3 for March. Oh, I found out March 8th coming up. No, April. April 8th. March 8th happened like a month ago. Full moon in Libra, which is me, with the Sagittarius rising. I know, again, that's another thing. Full moon, when there's a full moon, I'm a fucking nut. Forever, and I suspect my thing is with that is, how the moon affects the tides, right, of the oceans, right? It moves them. Well, since we're made of 99% or whatever water ourselves, or a whole bunch, and our brains, that the moon does that with us. And some people, some lucky different individual people, have a little bit of a different balance makeup anyway. So then when their shit gets turned upside down and tilts, they may get a little too much of something, and lose a little too much of something else, and they're a little topsy-turvy and crazy kooky. It definitely affects me. I've done things and found out it was a full moon day. I'm like, I knew it. I should have known it or whatever. So I'm going to try to. I'm taking a chance or a risk. I'd like to risk better. Same thing, but it just risk makes it more. Like takes the safety net underneath it away. It's the sounding of that word and stuff for me. Why? not because sadomasochist, because it makes me I perform my best when my life is on the line. Like, when oh man, see, that's what people who don't have any talent or any skill have to rely on. You know, grinding themselves to nearly being half dead to get great art. When all the talented, skilled, good ones just have to go. But fuck that shit anyway. I don't. Who likes that kind of art? All nice and flowy and clean. But I guess to each his own, right? Who am I to be a fucking dictator of what art should be good and nobody should. See, I say a lot of fucked things without the sleep. There's no filter, Okay, some weird shit happened too today. Like more weird than normal. So I was outside like around 3:34, battling, trying to stay awake so I could do this and everything. Fucking keep it, doing, and going to get to bed tonight. I can't wait to report tomorrow night on this, how much sleep I got today and how much better I'm going to feel and stuff. Because there's no way I could fucking dance for even one song like that. I mean, maybe a little. I'll see at the end. I'll put one song because I like dancing too. That gets it out in such a different way. But like, just this moving around here is, I could feel like this, and it's not even like there's like a food or anything. It's just it is what it is. Stop fucking complaining about it. So I was laying, and I was just thinking of like different things, and I did think of some really cool things then to talk about tonight, but I didn't write them down, and there's no way I could fucking remember them. I'm lucky I remember. I did think of them right now. What I was doing then. So I was sitting there, and I it's like, not too bad with the coughing corpse weather. I lay back and I had my AirPods on, listening to music, and it was gray, overcast, all that shit, And then I'm laying there, and I didn't fall asleep, which I wouldn't have minded, like outside, because you get like a little 20-minute combat, fresh up, and you feel a lot better, because your soul and your brain and everything just gets a minute to go, shut down. But when you're a high-strung, nervous, fucking crazy nut like me, and then you take the sleep, and I went, so my head back in the chair, but it's still kind of up. And then, like, just like sitting like this, my eyes shut, my eyelids closed, and just, but not asleep. And everything, I could feel everything and almost see like a brightness. Like I felt like it was like a bright, like almost someone was like standing behind me out there during the day with like and as soon as I just kicked, and then like a couple seconds, it just came from behind my head. It was like this, like it was weird, man, really fucking, but it wasn't scary, like eerie, like fucking creepy weird. It was kind of really bizarre, like kind of good, and it was like it was around my head, this like energy, just it's weird, and it was what happened. And I opened my eyes, and it's like sun's not out. It's fucking weird. And I closed them again, and it didn't come back. And then I don't know, maybe hour before or hour after that, I was sitting right there over my little meditation table and looking at my little temple thing there, thinking, right, and doing a little quick meditation. And again, I thought of something really fucking awesome. And then I started getting like these tingles, like all over, like down my spine, my legs, my arms, like the shiver things, like that kind of thing. But like again, it was like a good feeling, like like all the way, like all the way down, and then all the way back up again, and all the way back down, and through my arms. I was like, it was like I wanted to keep going, because it was like fucking felt so good, and then it was gone, and it didn't come back. I don't know what that is, which reminds me of something. It was definitely a real story of something I did that I wanted to say, because it's funny now when I look back. I have thousands, I think, of those stories, tripped out shit I did. I haven't even said any things for my years as a tattooist in the 90s. Three 3:30, right? Okay, let's see. 95, 96 one. We'll take this one off the top and take one from the middle stack. Go to the stack. God, I'm afraid. Some of them are afraid. Try to make me afraid. This is what I'm going to read. I'm actually in a decent mood now. Okay, so I got this one, which I don't know what years it is. I always love that picture. This one, and 95 and 96. This was probably the most pivotal year and event of my life as an adult that I picked and did my whole life. Other than my kids, of course. It was the year I finally got up to taking my black belt test and had to go through the circle of death. And it's funny, when I realized I staked my whole life what I wanted to do, and the first 20 years to, well, at the time I got up to blue belt, and then it was brown belt and black belt, but I did so much. I was skipping brown belt. He was skipping me if I passed the circle of death, which is a black belt test anyway, getting at blue belt, but that's kind of stuff my teacher did, especially with me. And I never even cared, I guess, or put together. I definitely didn't put it together. I wouldn't have cared either if I did put it together. Maybe I did, as I was 20 when I struck out on this journey. That all of it, my whole plans I had worked out, and at the time I told my ex-wife when we got engaged, we talked to her parents, we told her we're getting married. So what are you going to do for money? And I'm telling them about the school. I'm going to have this and that. I wasn't even black belt yet, and I'm betting all of this stuff on the assumption that I'm going to earn the black belt. Something my teacher had never given to anyone yet. I don't think. And no, I think I was the first one. Everyone else quit, and his teacher's best, and I was the only first white one too, white black belt. It's all black school pretty much. So I didn't even wow, what if I got hurt before the black belt test and could never train or something, or all these things, right? So, but fuck that thinking too, because that's worry, future disaster thinking. Fuck that, Why? When just as easily you could think the right way and good and strong, and we have the power to choose, so. But I'll tell you something though, I felt the weight of it. I remember as it inched closer, the test and the promotion day, and that's when I was living at the same fucking school, paying my money that I would eat with, to the rent and the lights to get it going got more students and stuff to so you didn't have to do that. And the test on top of that. And I didn't never, I mean, it occurred to me years once after I had gotten the black belt and continued on with everything, got to school and teaching, all that. But who the fuck, you know? But you just can't have that thinking, you know, that fucking thinking, that defeatist thinking, man. And all right, so let's see. This was the first book that I made up into fold and staple and sold for $5 each, as many as I could print. February. This was a crazy fucking year living at that school. And I remember my test, the black belt on my certificate was March 16th, 96. So here, I read, here's 3/14/96 before the promotion, and then 3/18/96 day or two after. I still remember those, even under this sleep mind, all of those, the morning before it, the test, everything. 3/14/96. Promotion starts in 3 hours. I am on a fine line, borderline between a fucking lunatic and a fucking lunatic. My girlfriend fills me with rage sometimes. I can't even think straight right now, and I am going to test for my black belt. My head is shaved. I sure am an ugly motherfucker. When my head is filled with rage and hate, I can't think straight. I feel like I'm going to blow up. And that's 3 hours before this huge thing. And what is the test? Me fighting 4 men at the same time. And that's it. They don't even expect you to do good. If you just show up and go through it and survive it and finish the rest of the stuff, that's it. To show you can. And it's a great lesson all the way around. But I actually, you know, I did good in it. You know, I actually did. It's such a nut in all this that was going on. I had 2 people to get me, because they don't stop it until this testing person is on the ground not of his own will, you know. And it's not from grappling. It's being dropped from strikes. 3/18/96. 5:23 a.m. I am sick of being up this early for work all the time. My stomach is still empty and it's still cold out this early. I finished promotion on Saturday. I did good and got promoted. I got some bruised ribs from the circle of death. Wait, I'm about to get interrupted to give directions to people. They wear my nerves down every day when I work at this place. I want a real place to live in, and I'm sick of waking up at 4:30 a.m. for work. Okay, so that's one. Oh, I said 3:30, right? I have a 3:29, 3:29/96. 5:08 a.m. Cold, raining, winter, storm watch in effect till 7 a.m. this morning. I can't wait to get out of here this morning and start my weekend. I need some R&R bad. I have not had off a full weekend in over a month. I have not slept in a real house on a real bed in over a month. Plus, it would be nice to sit somewhere on some furniture and have windows to look out of. A stove to use. Her girlfriend's parents are going away for the weekend, and I will stay there for the weekend with my dog. I don't know. 4/1/96. 5:11 a.m. Today is the day I stop being a fool and at least admit the fact that living at the karate school sometimes burns me out because it is constantly in my face. When I wake up, I walk through the school to brush my teeth. 4:30 a.m. during the week, the first things I do is lift the hatch and walk across the dojo floor, through the office to the bathroom, brush my teeth, piss. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of all of this than it really is. I don't know. All I know is I feel burnt out on karate sometimes, and living there constantly in my face 24/7 doesn't help that fact much. It's April now, and I hope it stays warm from now on. I see only one way through this long, dark tunnel of mine to success, and that is in control. I must be in control of myself and everything I do. I have some new ideas I want to try this week. As far as control strategy for the almost perfect self, I must stay in control of the following. 1. Emotions. 2. Discipline. 3. Sleep patterns. 4. Training. 5. Lifting weights. 6. Eating. 7. Cleaning. 8. Taking care of my dog. 9. Work. 10. Laundry. I must not let any of these things work on my nerves and productivity like they have in the past. It's all here right now. I must win. Yes, brother, we must. All right, let's see. This one is years of this. Oh, this is a bad one. This is no fucking way. I'm not reading this tonight. Any of this. This is after the divorce. Yeah, really. Yeah, I want to show you some of my writing. Really mad. Sometimes it's flowing out. It's just fucking. You see the emotions in a lot of my writing. Well, it just takes like the whole page, 2 pages. I can't even read a lot of that shit when I'm writing in that kind of a state. Because I mean, look at that. Versus, a little bit better. Not much better, but still. So fuck that book. I mean, I know. Like there's times when I could absorb a certain hit of something from certain shit and be all right, and there's times when I can't absorb it, and it's going to cause great damage. If not, we could lead to the fucking proverbial straw. 3308. Come on, man. It really does make a difference, when you're fucking don't go 3-4 days of fucking sleep 3-4, but it's not my fault. But it is my fault. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to this. March 9th, 2008, 23:41 hours. In the same mode again. Up later than I should be and working myself silly. I am starting to make some progress though. I decided this weekend to make use out of the space I have access to now, as well as the summer when I am teaching outside. I am going to make an iron palm, dim mock training and meditating area in my basement. I will be able to train myself very intensely with the iron palm, as well as teach some of my private lessons there. The constant consumption assault on my mind, from my mind, with creating and writing down all the curriculum and phases of the training for my martial art that I'm developing. I have much to say, but I must crash. I only had 3.5 hours sleep last night. I lost an hour due to the fucking daylight savings time last night, which was Saturday night. Friday, I went to sleep at 01:05 and woke up for work at 6 a.m. I must start pacing myself. This week, I will start doing the right things, eating right, drinking plenty of water, and be early for work. I must make sleep my first priority. And most important of all, break the cycle. Get good fucking sleep. Get good fucking sleep. I am out now. (3/11/08) to 23:56 hours. Tuesday, day off. I got some stuff done. Nowhere near enough though. Days off seem to be good for throwing me way off. I am up too late again. Have to get up at 04:30 hours. I must get to work early. I must. 3/13/08, 0003 hours. Fuck. Today, not so good. I am in an overworked state and can't seem to shut myself down. I know I am trying to accomplish too much every day. The number one thing I need to change is getting to bed earlier than after fucking midnight when I wake up at 4:30 every day. I finally got the cinder slabs that I'm going to use to demonstrate the iron palm dim mock capabilities to my students. I also got a few bricks and finally got a few big bags of smooth river stones so I can make my own iron palm training equipment. I'm very angry at myself for not going to bed earlier. I'm sick of being my own enemy. I must keep trying and never give up. I must get sleep. I should have 2 private lessons tomorrow, plus my regular job. 3/18/08, 23:59. This first sentence just made me laugh. Is it insomnia I have, or am I just a fuck up? Insomnia or just fuck up? I don't know what my problem is. I have to be up at 0400. It could be like something that's just never going to be in my control. I have to be at 0400 hours. I should be asleep. I taught 1 lesson, worked 8 hours, and have been home being with my kids and working on my art. I'm getting involved in iron palm training again for the coconut break. Also started meditating. I know the meditation will help my crazy, fast, unresting mind to level out and achieve better results. I wanted to end dancing. I guess that's fun. I just don't have the energy. I mean, I do, but I feel that's being irresponsible. So I'm going to do a little bit of it just so it doesn't haunt me, just so it doesn't fucking haunt me. Let's close out here with something. Something, I want something, where do I want to go? I want to, stay away from them. How about, okay, we're going to close with mask. See, I like being in a good mood, I don't like being fucking mad and pissed off all the time. I really don't. It's fucking a waste of energy. I hate it. Oh man, I have all different modes here. Snap one. the songs get me through simple, but
let the party begin. It becomes hard to face. It becomes hard to see the face. The face that sees you without finishing. The face that you put on when you're all by yourself. I wear a mask. I wear a mask. The mask is intact. You see no cracks. On the outside, I'm smooth, expressionless. You can't read me. Behind the mask, I die over and over. I scream from behind the mask. Now the mask is cracking. My truth comes out. My mask falls to the floor. I see the face that I got. I see myself. Ugly. So ugly. Oh, it's ugly.